from Ratliff Candy Company in Bristol, Tennessee. We make candy cane baskets out of stick candy. We've been in business since 1952. Our shop was started by my mother and father, Hattie and Louis Ratliff, as I said, in 1952. The baskets started, my dad started making them. It was his idea. They're completely handmade, and the process is one of sugar, corn syrup, and water. The sugar and corn syrup is melted in a copper kettle. It's cooked to around 300 degrees. It is then poured on a cooling slab, which cools the candy down to about 175 degrees, just where you can handle it with hands that are our hands, which usually it takes a rough hand to make the candy cane basket. We take a little piece of candy after it's cooled down to 175. We take a little piece of candy out of the mass and make what we call a stripe, which is used to put the stripes on the candy. Many people think the candy cane is paintbrush. The stripes are paintbrushed on there, but they aren't. We mix the food coloring, which is USA certified food coloring, in the little piece of candy. We put it on what we call a striping board. It's where the stripes are made. We then take the candy after it's cooled to probably 145 to 150 degrees. We put it on a pulling machine. At this time, the candy is a copper colored tan type texture or color. We take it, put it on a pulling machine, and that's where the air turns the candy completely white. It's I call it our little miracle. I have no idea what causes it, but it happens. We then put the flavoring in the candy. We use peppermint, wintergreen, strawberry, lemon. We can make different colored baskets. That's the flavor and coloring are determined by the food coloring and the flavoring. At this time, after it's pulled approximately 5 minutes, we take the candy, roll it up into a stick, which is about 40-pound stick to a 50-pound stick. We then take it into a batch roller, which rolls the candy around while I hand what is called hand spinning. This is a trait that I've learned from my father. It's probably not, but I'd say in the United States now, probably 5 to 6 hand spinners left. My son, which is in business with me, is a hand spinner. He's a very good one, but during this video, you'll see that he is doing the rolling up. I hand spin the candy. He rolls the candy up into a pizza type round, and then over jars he forms a basket. He forms the bottom of the basket. After we've made approximately 35 to 40 baskets, we then make the handles. I spin out 3 pieces of candy. He takes the candy and plats it. I always said he should have had a girl instead of a boy because he can do some of the best plaiting I've ever seen. He could be perfect to plait a little girl's hair, but he has a son, so that won't work. But he plats that and sticks the handle on the basket, and then the basket is completed. Now, as far as our marketing, we market through our website, which is ratliffcandy.com, and we also have several churches and schools that do the fundraising. We also have very little walk-in traffic, but we have a few people. We don't have a storefront as such because we do mainly wholesale, but people over the years who have found out about us do come and buy the candy here. But mainly ours is distributed through our website, which I mentioned is ratliffcandy.com.